It doesn't even tell me what the night tonight. So
I
it's still
suspect
day?
you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
What is the time? Is it evening? Is it... Hard to say. Who's this guy anyway? Have I met him before? I don't remember.
First they're teaching students jingle. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses.
I think you're just... Yeah. Yeah, it was like... First they're playing tennis, and then they're playing Mortal Kombat, and they're killing people! My head is covered in snow.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Alright, because I'm like the best burglar around. Who's this guy?
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I
Okay.
am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not
Perhaps.
so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little
Binder.
hamlet, just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows.
Didn't read it.
Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
If I was, I would turn on the arachnophobia on my own.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
That's...
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively.
The
I'm
spiders.
concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety.
Yeah,
It's
he
my
said
friend
this,
Mary
it's
I'm
what we
worried
think.
about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know
What do you mean?
to
I've
do.
never had a fear of
Can you
spiders.
think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly
I
don't
blame
know.
Shelob.
I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them.
Ah,
They
that makes
trap
sense.
the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Well, I can imagine. Colony of spiders. So like the magical spiders, like no, proper normal, like regular spiders.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself.
Ooh, Sparrow.
But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Tangled web, eh? Speaking of which,
Over here.
hello, Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
Yes,
Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
that's what I'm suggesting.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Oh, sounds fun.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Ah, you know what? We're hunting dragons together. Why not?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Good luck to you then.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll be
I hate
waiting.
to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
True.
But breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Does everybody know that, like, I mean, I'm not making like a hidden thing. Like they see me doing this. Mr. Moon told me to do it. Regardless. Okay, the tangled web, the man behind the moons. Talk to Piers Pembleton. I might already have the rewards from that, so this is ridiculous. Owl mail from a Mr. Piers Pembleton, who is frustrated that I've been taking the moons from the demiguise statues. I should pay this man a visit in Hogsmeade. I mean, consider I'm already here.
Revelio.
And I already have like the best version of Alohomora.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Mr. Pembleton?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I don't look at him, he kind of reminds me a little bit, like a teensy bit, I don't even know why it came, but Hugh Laurie. I don't know why. Also, you sent me an owl.
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago.
Elaborate,
You're
please.
the one who's been pilfering them.
Kind of, yes.
At the request of Mr. Moon, I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I mean, he taught me Alohomora, that's amazing.
I know.
Oh,
You should
God.
have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name.
Yeah,
It worked brilliantly
inspire.
until you started clearing them out.
You're welcome. Well,
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
is that done? Okay, talk to Mr. Moon.
Revelio.
I'm already here. Hello, Homura. A painting.
Revelio.
Big chest. Okay, that's done. Tangle level 15. Oh, there's a bunch of quests actually over here again. Tangled web. Oh, regardless. Where was it? No, that was Savwing Faculty Tower. I mean, I have nothing against Mr. Moon. He hasn't been getting my way as Mr. Filch was in the Harry Potter books. And he did taught me Alohomora, so that is pretty useful. I can break and enter like anywhere I please at this point now. Ah, I'm back. Back in the school. Mr. Moon!
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Pigtails?
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. And we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all.
Makes sense.
Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Well, I hope you resolve your differences. He didn't seem malicious in that statement, so... Regardless. Okay, mum's the word.
Revelio.
Well, I am quite close. Ah, right, that is the...
like this.
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What?
What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for bins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine either.
What? Don't leave me here.
Did you memorise the dates of magical discoveries and goblin rebellions?
Not yet, no.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here.
You'll be fine. I'll check on you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Billy Wigsting, you'll be a week like that.
Billy Wigsting. It'd be a week like that. Ah, that poor Slytherin. You're right. Can I use the sendo on him? Let's check. This may hurt. Hold on. I'm trying to help. This didn't work. Well, I can't say hang around, but yeah, like...
What in Merlin's name were you thinking, using the family owl to deliver that pitiful attempt at a poem to Beauxbatons? Do you realize what kind of reputational damage you've caused? For Merlin's sake, even the owl looked ashamed. Your school years are meant for studying, not long-distance dalliances. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, for crying out loud. If the guy wants to have a flirt with a Beauxbaton student, let him have it. Damn it, you parents in them days. Sending a howler on that behalf, for crying out loud. Ah. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes. Ooh, how bright. Never a dull moment in Hogwarts.
I can't wait to watch you try.
Speaking of which, Peeves, where are you, bastard?
What are you up to now?
I'm just going to see a friend.
So frustrating.
Hi. Do you miss me?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
Ah, she's a snitch.
She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Well, I grounded. But nothing.
Gazelle, you are well in
My little gazelle.
but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Oh my. I think I shouldn't be here.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
The good thing she isn't aware that I am the sole cause of this. Indeed, I guess.
She never listens to me.
Are you surprised?
Beautiful gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
A gazelle.
Transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Teach me.
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
They have a nose as a gazelle. Well, whatever.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month.
You're kidding me,
Then
that was
placing the
real.
leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation.
But you're quick on
I
your
believe
feet.
it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Yeah, I believe that's a better case, yeah.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat.
I wanna learn
I love
this.
being able to view the world from a different perspective.
I wanna learn this.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I guess. I mean, we have been doing this. I mean, we are dealing with. They tried to kill us once. They thrown an unforgivable death curse at us. So yeah.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you?
I'm not
You
certain.
fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose
I
to
don't actually have
act
that
as you
luxury.
have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
I mean,
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
indeed, but Nati, all things considered, like my circumstances are a lot different than yours. Even if I did not get in their way, Ranrock and Rookwood are all after me because of my ability to see ancient magic. Like, I can't walk away from this. They'll be following me regardless of what I do. You can. Regardless, though, was the Tangled Web and Professor Weasley's assignment. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor and the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. I can do that. The library annex. Well, actually, let's lead me to those places. Ah, depends. Okay. The bridge. What a nice breeze. Watch where you're flying. What's happening here? Oh, hello. Spider climb. Don't fall down. Slytherin, of course. Also, why do you walk like a zombie? Well, you got this, I'm guessing. Oh?
Revelio.
Underground harbor? So there's a magical lift in here.
So this is the underground harbour.
I can really...
Revelio.
What else do we have here? A small chest. Located deep beneath the Viaduct courtyard is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. And all things considered, weren't the boats bigger? I'm pretty much certain that they maybe probably shrank with magic, so... Oh well. That's one. It's a nice harbor. Never actually seen it in the films. No read about. Oh, you cheeky.
Revelio.
I'm gonna expect like the screeching of the latches or something like that, but it sounds to me like a wounded puppy, and it hurts me. Cool animation, by the way. Okay. Both of them are in the library annex, so... Well, now that I actually think about it, I forgot, but this werewolf was a lot different than the one in the film. And I prefer this version.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
You're my second favourite hero!
Who's your first favorite hero, though?
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Ah,
Some
fair
people
enough.
call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I
Ravenclaw.
ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Well, could be fun, Sophronia, so...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Oh, bloody. I have no bleeding idea. The snake bird. I mean, I don't even know any of this. Like, what do they answer if I don't know to get the golden snidget? I mean, do I need to get them right or not? I just do and play with this. I mean, basically, I don't even know. What do I choose? Like, the goal. Unless she gives me the answers. I mean, it's a quiz. So if she presents me with the answers. Let's assume she does that. It's the form of the like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that you get like 4 different in this particular chance. The snake bird.
The snake bird?
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget.
I was gonna go for that
Snidget
actually.
was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
That I do know. Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
That one I know as well. Where was the thing actually added about this snitch? I think Ron probably mentioned that somewhere along the way. I don't think, Horcruxes. No, the Deathly Hollows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the
Hallows.
Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Well, not now, though.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Oh, trust me, I will.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Him. Book of Intermediate Transfiguration. This book is designed to help guide a student who wishes to pursue more complicated spells of transmogrification. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Light reading, you say, Professor?
Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Yes. Let's go there. Wait, I might have gone in the right direction. It's nice to actually think. I don't remember who actually mentioned it. I pretty much said it was Ron in the books. But to be told, it goes to be Hermione giving Harry like the book about Quidditch. When he was reading that, he actually found that out. Because I say like there's like 2 because Hermione gave Harry a book on Quidditch for either one of his birthdays or the Christmas present. I don't remember which one it was at this point, but and we all know that Ron is a massive Quidditch fan himself, so it either could have been Ron that told him during a talk, or it could have been in the book that Hermione gave Harry. That's what I remember, but I actually don't remember that part of trivia. No, I got every other answer right.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls of
My fizzing whiz beer is still brewing. These things take time.
It's been 4 months at this point already, I think. Okay, 3, maybe. Gareth, you're not doing your best. So technically, like, brewing takes a long time, so whatever. I'm sorry.
fascinating. Truly fascinating.
It's so bright in here. The music is... Oh. Is Professor Weasley an animagus? Oh no, she's not.
Settle down. Settle down.
I mean, they did say something about the...
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted.
Why am I sitting next to Natty?
Anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Maybe we should transfigure that.
Now,
Hello, Moth.
you know what to do.
Oh, I feel sorry for Sebastian. That's simply do I like scratching his head? Okay. Triangle X square. The last spell I learned is the easiest one. Transfiguration. It's a moth. So many moths. Beautiflies.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
The Spellmaster.
Will be here before you know it.
Yep, all the spells. Well, outside of the forbidden ones. As I said, I refuse to learn.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Have I now? Yes, the assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
I love
Was
extracurricular
your
activities.
visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Actually... No, it wasn't.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It
Quick
will be
thinking,
every
nice
day
lie.
in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Once that ready.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I know a
remember our
person.
meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Gareth?
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
I love him so much. Fire, Gareth.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said.
Oh, God.
Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
God damn it. I mean, I know probably it won't, because in the 1990s,
Subterranean concoction sound. Too obtuse?
GSC. I don't know. It was having to do with the GMO, maybe.
Revelio.
Alright, but I think I'm almost... Yeah, I am done with today's. Just gonna check the quests. Yeah, there are two. Speak to Amit about gobbledygook and meet Sebastian. So it's and the tangled web. But that will be done next time. I wonder, was the quest supposed to be like find a unicorn, because I didn't see that on the list. But I did find a unicorn. I absolutely did find a unicorn. I need to find another unicorn. Can I find like a female unicorn? I mean, I found another male unicorn, but regardless, I also gonna check the progress. I mean, two things, because before I finish this for the day, I am going to identify all of the items that I have. No, wait, no, not potions. Give me the litany. Hey, Dick. That's a lot. Ooh, I have Dark Sun Hat. Teal Clockwork Scarf, Lucent Gothic Attire. Elegant Casual Uniform. Hold on, give me a moment. It goes from two things actually into three things at this point. Let me just remove the robes and let's see. Dueling gloves. 80, 50, 75. Decreases damage taken from inferi. Okay, this one stays. Face. Nothing. Hat. The Dark Sun increases damage with the Findo. Increases damage of all damage spells. Ragged Fedora. We have Lucent Amber Autumn. Increases damage dealt to cursed targets. Imperio target does extra damage. Increased damage with Incendio. Increased damage with Mandrake. I mean, things considered, yeah, the Incendio, well, not, I don't actually care that much. Increased damage dealt to cursed targets. or increase damage with a Mandrake. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. Of all things considered, doesn't matter. Teal Clockwork. What is this? Gothic. Increase damage with Petrificus Totalis. Nope. Decreases damage taken from goblins. Increases damage with Confringo. Yeah, and this one actually don't need to. It's the same type. Actually pretty fun. Increase damage with Expelliarmus. Increase damage with Ancient Magic Throw. That's 86 to 96. That looks weird with long hair, but yeah. How doing? What day has that changed? The quests. Yeah, the assignments have been completed. Top of the class. What else? Top of the class cloak. That's a badger. I don't found the exploration item things. It's an underground harbor. Still a bunch of them to find. Conjurations that I bought. Yeah, and the ones that I found. Okay. Let's check on the small Festrel then. I wonder how long does it take for it to grow. What? There he is. Okay, you enjoy your dark, murky space. And yeah, let's go see how the small hippogriff looks. There it is. Hold on. Hippogriff offspring. Ah. There you are. Looking proud. Both of you. Calico, High Wing. Yeah, he needs a name. Hold on. Not quite certain what should actually name him. Well, the mother is High Wing. Dad is Calico. Technically, I think it's considered. I think I have a name, but I mean, technically, it's a male, right? Do they actually classify as a cold then? Regardless. Hmm.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I'm busy with my pets.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Fair enough, Poppy. I mean, judging by his like, I mean, I don't know. He has that weird like mohawk thing on the top of his head. Like, look at it. Spiky anime hair. Cloud. Yeah, I'm going with Cloud. I'm saying Cloud. Claudius. Yeah, no. I'm actually just saying, yeah. No, it just Cloud can stay, but what else actually add to it? Like, It's having the convention of the year Transformers slash 40 convention here. Cloud. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get me Cloud Jumper. This is the Cliff Jumper. Cloud Jumper. Because why not? There we go. A bit of Final Fantasy VII, a bit of Transformers, with a dash of Metal Pony into it. We have it. Okay. Cloud Jumper. And because yeah, there's that Transformer Cliff Jumper, and yeah, like the name convention was quite similar between Transformers and Metal Pony characters, and yeah, like Cloud is in the name as to basically invoke the Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. It works, damn it, it works, whatever. Okay.